along. Hello YouTube, and welcome back to M0CSN, Mr. Ham Radio Deals, as he's also known. I'm also known. And welcome back to my place on the interweb, which is YouTube, as you know, which is there, from Ham Radio Deals Central, which is here. So, anyway, not been around a lot this last couple of weeks, so I was duly informed by the lads the other day. Not done any videos because I just haven't had the time. Busy with work, refurbing the daughter's house, and you know what it's like when it comes down to the kids. You can't mess them about, you can't give them excuses, you just got to crack on and get on. So I'll be tied up sorting her place out, and of course the weather's been fantastic, hasn't it? And as you can see, I've been topping my tan up. Just got to do it, haven't you? Fat and 50 odd, so you got to take the best bits while you can get them, haven't you? Bit of tan stops looking like a corpse. We'll get people running over trying to give it a kiss of life, or a kick in the bollocks, whichever the case may be. But a tan makes you feel better, doesn't it? And the last place you want to be after you've finished grafting is sitting in a nice hot toasty shack with the amplifiers roasting the nuts out of you, because I can't afford air conditioning like some of you posh hams. Window won't cut it, door open, so we've sacked it. And to be dead honest, the shack's been an absolute tip. I'm not the tidiest ham in the business. I don't profess to be. As you can see, here's just chaos behind me. I don't care. I know where everything is. Or I thought I did. Of course, as the weeks have gone on, the months have gone on in the shack, I've not been able to move and I've not been able to use stuff, so finally decided yesterday it was time to pull the shack apart and put it back together again, because obviously I've got radios there I couldn't get on, couldn't get used, and I needed to do it. So we got on yesterday, started at dinner yesterday, we've just finished now. Man, what a mission. What is it with us lot, right? You get all your radios in and you get all your power supplies and your amplifiers if you've got one, and mic leads and so on and so on and so on. You don't really mess with any of the wires, but you just end up with this massive Rubik's Cube of wires at the back of the thing. You just don't know what does what. So that's led to strip everything out completely and start again, which we've done. And I've got to be honest, it's quite nice. I'm quite pleased with it. I can actually use everything, which is a bonus, because I've not been able to for 6 months, 12 months, I don't know, whatever, but it's been a while, so we can now. It's all rather nice, and we've managed to get everything back in and working, which is another novelty as well, because I don't know about you lot, but as I've got older, my memory's shot. I can't remember nothing, and I can't remember how to make things work. You'll put these little computer programs on and you start working things and it just doesn't work. Can't remember how to do it. Fortunately, I've managed to do it. It took us 2 days, but I've done it. So, all the little bits and pieces that I had, just got the new 710 a couple of months, well, this is about 2 months or so, maybe, the 500 Yaesu FTM, and of course we picked the 736R up and the 530 Kenwood. Them two little sweet toys there were, because they're absolutely mint. But I couldn't have them connected because I had nowhere to put them. So now they're all in and they're working and they're functional. And I've got to say, I'm impressed with them. They really are nice radios. I've had them before. I've had a few of them. But these two are really nice examples and they work really well. So we've added on to the 710 the Yaesu M100 microphone, which I got off Pete 2E0HVD. He's gone on to that fangled SDR Sun nonsense, and I've got to say, I went down seeing it and I was quite impressed with it. Only a little thing, looks like an LDG tuner, but what a little toy that is. But he's gone on the studio mics, and well, I got a 710 off him, so I also knocked his M100 microphone as well at a very reasonable price, I have to tell you. I wouldn't have bought it otherwise because I'm tight. So I've put that on the 710, and I've got to be honest, I'm well impressed with it. Dual element, works a treat, drives the radio tremendously well, and some really good reports off it, so all good. New toys in the shack. Life's not too chuffed. I'm also on the verge at the minute. I haven't made the decision yet, but I can do of a 101 MP Yaesu to add to the shack. Just got to convince the wife that I need to do the free grounding, because it's right money. She's not having none of it, by the way. She said I've got to sell some. Oh, I'm not too sure about that neither, so we'll see where we go with that one. But anyway, listen, I'm going to give you a little look around this nonsense, because it looks quite tidy now. That's a nice little side view, that, isn't it? Lovely. Don't you just love them Colts? They're great. I know a lot of you not CBers and one thing and another, but I don't use it, but I still like having it. It is what it is. It does a nice little job. It's not going to win any records for the best radio in the world, but back in the day, the 80s, it was a toy and a half, that Colt 1200, you know. It was special. They were really nice radio, especially when you consider that the government gave us UK40 and they dished out late Manxman 850s and Comtron CB40Fs. What a pile of crap. And we had these Colts. Why would we use illegal radios, for God's sake? I know it's breaking the law and it wasn't right, but it was still the way to do it. And that Colt 1200, it still holds a special place in my heart. It really does. I love it. I'm never getting rid of it. So, but anyway, I'm going to grab the camera just to give you a bit of a look-see. Before we go there, we'll just go there, because I've had to throw a load of gear under the bench. It's just got stupid. I mean, the Excalibur there. It's a Mark III as well, that, which is quite rare. You don't see many of them. And it's a really nice little radio, that, to be fair. And of course the Midland UK40 base station, which got mid-band on it as well, which I don't use because there's nobody on CB anywhere around here, and those that are on are bloody idiots, so I don't want none of that caper. And of course a nice little 830 there, and a 102 tuner, 7062 G, which I don't use. I don't want to sell them neither. Little 733 Kenwood there. I use that for the D-Star hotspot gateway. I have an NOV gateway that I use that for, and a few little bits and bats of linears there. The wife says get shut. Oh, there you go, look at that, a little multi-mode too as well. We do like them. It's a bit dusty, that, I've not got to it, but it's a nice one. It's clean. Well, it will be when I give it a wipe. Can't get that camera too clever though. But yeah, so there's them. I was going to get rid of them, and I thought, you know what, I can't bring myself to do it, so I've thrown them on the desk and I'm going to keep them. She's not too chuffed, but I don't care, so screw it. So anyway, I've moved things around. Obviously the Expert and everything was over the other side, so I've lifted the power supplies off the deck and I've put them up on where I can reach them. I'm getting old now, I can't bend over so well. There's the two SM50s for the 7300 and the 9700. Quite like them. Do a good microphone, and not cheap, but they're a bloody good microphone. So, and then there's that luscious 530, and you know what as well, I managed to stab an AT230 on eBay for a right reasonable money, 100 quid. They've been doing 150, 170 quid, so 100 quid, I thought it was a bit of a steal. And the guy posted it in, well, 2 days, so I need to leave him some feedback. Cracking guy. He did us a belting job on it. And while I'm at it, it's just caught my eye as well. I forgot. Ziggy will give us a right one. Remember Ziggy, who did the Am Radio Deals sign? Well, he did us a nice little cut mat. Fired it in the post. Just dropped it in. Yeah, I just said now, he just sent it. So, little Ziggy M5 ECO, Echo Charlie Oscar Ziggy. Pops us that in. I said I'd mention it when I did the next video. That was a week or so ago, and you know what, I haven't had time ever because I've not done one. So nice little cut mat off Ziggy. Don't forget he does those nice shack signs as well, so hunt him down and check him out. So there you go. But anyway, getting back to it, yeah, the AT230 to match the 530, so quite pleased with that, and it is a good, nice, tidy, clean one. So as you can see, matches the quality of the 530 a treat. And of course the 1200 DX and the Grant 2, which is legal-ish. I like that as well. Same as the Bearcat 880, but I never use it. I've had it about 3-4 years. It just sits there doing out, minding its own business. Up to the 7300 with the PTRX board in it, and the 9700 next door to it, which is obviously, well, they were the two main go-to radios, but then things changed a bit. We got the 710, and obviously there's the M100 microphone. damn good microphone, that really is. Nice little toy. Beefy thing as well. Apparently it's very similar to the M1 reference mic, but I haven't got the display on it, so that's the trick with it. And oh, there we go, let's get a bit of that. There's the new 500 Yaesu next to the 400, which I said I was going to sell, but I can't, and I'm not doing, because I'm just born idle. I don't like getting rid of things anyway, so we're keeping the 400, we're keeping the 500, and why we're keeping it? Because we can, so that's what we're doing. And of course there's the Burberry, the 890 Kenwood with the speaker, little icon speaker next to it for the 9700, and then next to the 710 is that lovely 736R, which is that's a great radio. It's in great condition, works a treat. So all sorted, now back on. And we've got them studio speakers there, the little monitors. I have to tell you about them. I went to see Pete HVD, and he got a pair of them. Presonus studio monitors, Amazon special, 79 quid. What a belting pair of speakers. If you want a set of speakers for your shack, because as you know, these stock factory extension speakers, they're pretty crap, aren't they? Them speakers there off Amazon are fantastic. They sound superb. They really do. The mains powered. They've got a lot of volume on them. They've got a lot of bass, treble. They sound great. They really do. So, nice tip for you there. If you want a nice set of speakers to go with your computer, or even in your radio, because you can stick it in that as well, they're the toy. They're really, really good, and they sound absolutely spot on. So, 79 quid, can't go wrong. I've seen them at Pete's. I've got a pair. Top tip, get one. And there's the monitor for the 710 as well, just because we can. So we've cracked on with it. We've still got the Icon 2KL and everything, and well, we're still going to keep it because we can at the moment. I'm going to come back to you on that one. Hello, I'm back today. Ignore that crap behind us. It's not as nice as what's in front, is it? But hey, I'm not Molly Maid. Can't rush a good cake, can you? So I've still got a 2KL, which is gonna go, I think. Just got to motivate myself to do it, and I might knock the 707 lineup out as well. We'll see. I've just got nowhere to put it. But you know what? I'd love to get rid of that 2KL. I don't need it because I've got the Expert, obviously, but it's just gonna sit in a box. So you got to do what you got to do, haven't you? So there we go. Oh, wires! I forgot to tell you. I was going to say about the wires. Let's just spin round. Took all that lot out. I mean, I don't know what that lot was there for, because obviously it's hung on the door now, so I didn't need it. But it all must have been connected up at some point, and well, not anymore. So it's all hung on the door till I decide what to do with it. But I took all that lot from under the shelf, so I've disconnected it from stuff, but what it was doing is anybody's guess. I have not got a clue, which is a bit worrying because it was me that put it in there. So, well, you know, A-class licenses, you see, we're thick. Well, some of us are anyway. So, but there you have it. Anyway, there's a little update on the shack, little update on the suntan. I'm still fat, as you can see, still ugly, still here, and I'm going to do a couple more in the near future. I was going to do one on the 710 with a mic and everything in the 530 today, but I'm too tired now. I'm knackered. I'm going to go and get myself a beer and chill out for a bit. So, but I just thought I'd show you the new look shack. Quite pleased with it. I've got some groovy little LED lights as well, which they're not switched on at the minute, but they will be on the next video. They're only small. I like Amazon gadgets, mate. These little things. In fact, I can show you anyway. I can switch it on like so when it comes on. Does it come on? There you go. Switch it on. They're voice activated. Anyway, I put them at the side of the radio. I got a pair of them for 20 quid. Put them at the side of the radio, and obviously when the radio is yapping away to itself, these two are bouncing around at the side of it. I mean, they're not very professional, they're a bit glitzy and cheesy. But I like cheese. I like little LEDs and things. They fascinate me. So, but I do like how them bounce with the audio. They're rechargeable things. They're USB powered or rechargeable. and they work really well. They pick the sound up and everything. Stick them on your monitor, stick them on your radios, do whatever you want to do, but it gives you that bit of gling in the shack. So there's one for you. You might like them, you might think they're crap. I like them, so I don't care. But there you go. So I'm going to turn that off. But there you go, 20 quid on Amazon then. Get a set, they're alright. Right, leave you with that one. I'll do a video on the 710 and the M100 microphone, I think, when the bands wake up, because they've been a bit crap lately, haven't they, to say, it's fair to say. I will do the 530 as well, because we had a nice little touch on that the other week. It sounded a treat and I enjoyed using it, so I'm going to do a video on it and just relive it again. There's not enough videos on 530s, people should use them more, so there you go. Right, it's 15 minutes, that's long enough. Waffle. We know somebody messaged me the other day on this YouTube channel and said, what accent's that? I can't understand it. What am I going to do about that? Take elocution lessons and move down south or wherever. I don't know where you're at. I can't understand some Italian accents, but I don't go on YouTube and post on the videos moaning about it, do I? What is all that about? I can't understand the accent. What accent is it? Whoa, what? Nah, man. Some days I shake my head, boys. I shake my head. Right, I'm out of here. I'm doing one. I'm going getting a beer and a shower. Not necessarily in that order. So there you go. Right, nice to be back, and we'll be back some more. And in the meantime, enjoy yourself. Rest of the weekend, boys. Now left is it? What is it? 10 to 7. So the weekend's gas. It's gone. Back to work tomorrow. But anyway, hopefully the weather's back. It's pissing it down here. Thunder and lightning. The storms. The antennas are out. That's why the radios aren't on proper. Can't risk it, can you? I'll leave you with it. We'll catch you soon. Thanks for the likes and all the subscribers. They climbed up. And the comments. You know the drill. If you like it, like it. Share it to your mates if you don't like them. And if you want to subscribe, feel free to subscribe. We'll be back for some more in the meantime. Until then, all the best, take care. This is CSN out of here. Go and get in the beer. And that rhymed, didn't it? Catch you soon. Cheers for now.